Senator from Kansas, Roger Marshall. Good morning to you. So day 35, the government shutdown. Here in about an hour and a half, we will have the longest shutdown in history. Senator, I want to get your reaction to the Axios article this morning that claims that there's a handful of Democrats openly questioning their party's refusal to budge. They may be ready to strike a deal. 2 years of Obamacare subsidies extension with a cap at $400,000 a year.
Yeah, well, I think there's more than a handful of them that are realizing it's much easier to force a shutdown than to get out of the shutdown. I think that this is the time when Republicans need to stop negotiating against ourselves. We need to stick together here, follow President Trump's leadership, and not give in. Look, our main goal was to keep the government open and work towards a balanced budget, responsible spending. The biggest problem that our country faces is our national debt. So what the Democrats are locked in now are these Obamacare extra Biden subsidies. And they're admitting that Obamacare was an abstract failure, that it's truly unaffordable care. Every time they complain about the failures of this program, it just shows us what we all thought, that overregulation leads to consolidation of the industry. That's what happened with Dodd-Frank. That's what's happened with the Unaffordable Care Act as well. So let him keep screaming. Republicans, let's stick together.
And Senator, we know that President Trump wants to take the nuclear option, that's what he calls it, to end the 60-vote threshold. Speaker Johnson commented on this on Monday. Take a listen.
Talked to the president multiple times over the weekend, I mentioned, and of course the filibuster came up. This is a Senate matter. It has nothing to do with the House. Everybody wants to know what my opinion is. I mean, my opinion is irrelevant. I understand desperate times call for desperate measures. As much as I have wanted to blow up the filibuster sometime as a House member when we were not getting what we wanted done in our agenda, I hear my Senate Republican colleagues, some of the most conservative people in Congress, who say it's an important safeguard. It prevents us. It holds us back from the Democrats' worst impulses.
We also know that Senate Majority Leader John Thune has rejected the call to end the filibuster. Do you agree? What's your take on all this?
Well, this is the first time I'm actually seriously considering this. I would make 2 points, and I'm not decided. You know, I wake up every morning that I would do justice, and I'm sorting it out. But the two big reasons to do it, number one, it would allow us to plow through President Trump's agenda and accomplish all of his American First goals. The other reason to consider doing it is I think there's at least a 95% chance when the Democrats are back in power in the Senate, and there'll be that day someday, that they indeed will use the nuclear option, and they indeed will go forward with making Puerto Rico a state. They'll pack the Supreme Court. They'll take away our Second Amendment, a whole other host of things as well. So I would like to keep it to protect the minority. We're a republic, not a democracy. A republic is meant to protect the minority. The filibuster helps do that. But I'm afraid, I'm actually, for the first time thinking, President Trump makes some good points here. This is going to be a heated debate here in Congress, in the Senate, at our private lunches this week.
Yeah, Senator, to that point, I mean, I worry about how much worse Obamacare would have been if it weren't for the 60-vote threshold. But to your point, they may do it anyway. I mean, do you think we're looking at the last days of the filibuster regardless?
I think that's true. And again, by losing the filibuster, we could fund the government. So here we are, day 45, desperate times call for desperate measures. So that's why I'm seriously considering it for the first time. And again, if we reversed Obamacare was done under reconciliation as well with the 50 votes. We tried to repeal it, but we lost that. And if we're going to do anything now, we may have to do it through reconciliation as well, because we want to fix it. We don't want to just keep throwing good money after bad money. I saw today premiums expected to go up 25% in Obamacare, regardless of what we do up here. So right now, the Democrats own this. The Unaffordable Care Act was an abstract failure.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.